Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my third video. I am Ace Diamond, and I am here to talk about this past Saturday's Northern Wrestling Federation show. Sitting here in my big comfy chair. The show was a great show. It started off with a promo from Andrew Reed, who took credit for retiring the Golden Boy, Jordan Clearwater, which, if you want to be technical, is true. He did run the Golden Boy out of the Northern Wrestling Federation, but that boasting was met with the Titan, who is one of Jordan Clearwater's closest friends in the Northern Wrestling Federation. And to say Titan was not happy with Andrew Reed's boasting is a bit of an understatement. So, Titan challenged Andrew Reed to a match. And due to a distraction and a low blow, Andrew Reed was able to pick up the victory against the Titan. And that led to more gloating, more boasting from Andrew Reed, who pretty much, without saying it, was calling himself the new Golden Boy. And then the next match on the card was Jay Donaldson versus the baddest man alive, Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams came out. Jay Donaldson came out with the protected ones. Jay Donaldson kept saying, "I can't wrestle. I've got a bad ankle injury," which I found out on my show, Matt Chat Tonight, is a legitimate ankle injury. He will be out for several weeks still. Well, Jay Donaldson, being the smooth, weasel that he is, I'm just going to say it, tried to weasel his way out of the match and tried to get Aaron Williams to lay down for him so that Jay Donaldson could beat him and hence lose the mask that Jay Donaldson has been forced to wear since FanFest when he lost to Star Rider. Well, of course, Aaron Williams refused to lay down. The protected ones attacked, and Aaron Williams ended up getting tased. That brought out Star Rider, Josh Adams, and the man Roger Ruffin, who ran off the protected ones. The next match ended up being one of the protected ones, David Tyler, versus Star Rider, who made an appearance in the previous match. That match was an excellent match. It showcased both men's strengths. And then David Tyler resorted to the feet on the ropes, and ended up getting the 1, 2, 3. The next match was a tag team match with Mr. Reality Check and another member of the Protected Ones, Muldoon, taking on legendary Larry D and Josh Adams. Now, this match was good back and forth, frequent tags until Muldoon and Mr. Reality Check isolated Josh Adams in their corner. In their corner, and were able to get the victory. The fifth match, which was one of my favorite matches, was a 5-man scramble match between Nasty Russ, Alexis Montez, actually it was a 6-man scramble match, I believe. Nasty Russ, Alexis Montez, Justin Lane, Christopher Michael Lotus, and honestly, I can't remember who the other participants were. But Alexis Montez was able to retain the title with a small package. Was attacked by Nasty Russ after the match, and then was saved by all the other competitors in the match. So we know that the story of Alexis Montez and Nasty Russ is far from over. And I would venture to guess it's just beginning. The next match was a Homie Don't Play That challenge. Pompano Joe versus NWF newcomer Nate Wings. Now, the match was a technical clinic at the beginning, and it was a great balance between the speed of Nate Wings and the power of Pompano Joe. Pompano Joe ended up pulling out the win, and I think it was one of the best matches of the night. It was definitely in the top 3. The 7th match was the NWF Tag Team title match. The Natty Boys faced the NWF Tag Team Champions, the Crimson Mafia. Lord Crew and the mercenary Tony Bryant. Who, of course, had the Wildcat Chris Harris in their corner. Well, of course, the Mafia used the numbers game advantage. Wildcat Chris Harris attacked the Natty Boys before the bell. The Mafia dominated the match. till the ref got knocked out, and Wildcat Chris Harris interfered yet again. Only this time, the Natty Boys had some backup in the form of the 6'8" monster, Abyss, who came out and evened up the odds while the referee was knocked out. And as the referee was coming to, Abyss got out of the ring. The Natty Boys made the cover. 1, 2, 3. New NWF Tag Team Champions, the Natty Boys. The numbers game didn't work out for the Crimson Mafia this time. The 8th match was the Tri-State Championship match between Adam Swayze, the NWF Tri-State Champion, and Jesse Hyde. Very good match. Back and forth. Completely even until the very end. Gideon Weinstein, who was a constant nuisance on the outside, interferes and causes Adam Swayze to be disqualified. So I would look for Jesse Hyde to get a rematch, probably at Spooktacular on October 27th at the UAW Hall in Fairfield. General admission is $10. VIP is $15. And then we had the main event. The greatest villain of all time, Ryan Stone, defending the NWF Championship against the man, Roger Ruffin. Of course, Ryan Stone was flanked by the Protected Ones. And at the very beginning of the match, Roger Ruffin was flanked by nobody. Decent match. Of course, the numbers game didn't really come into effect until the end of the match. Stone won. The Protected Ones beat down Roger Ruffin. Star Rider comes out. Josh Adams comes out, I believe. And then, shock of all shocks, after over a year absence in the NWF, the return of the Jamaican sensation, Calypso, who comes to the ring, stares down the Protected Ones, and I believe he paid special attention to Ryan Stone, so I believe Calypso may be coming for the NWF Championship. But that's how the show ended. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens from here on out. Personally, even though he's been gone for a year, I think Calypso deserves a heavyweight championship match. Last time he was in the NWF, he beat Jay Donaldson. So, I think think he deserves it. But anyway, that's my rundown for the NWF show in Fairfield this past Saturday. September 29th. I was a few days late getting this video out. That's totally on me. But that's all I've got to say about it. Be sure to be in Fairfield on October 27th. Or if you're in the Cincinnati area, 6105 Vine Street, Elmwood Place, Saturday night. This Saturday night. The following Friday night for the Future Stars show. And then I believe the following Saturday night. And not the 13th. The 6th and the 12th. Not the 13th. There's something else going on that night. But then I believe back in Bone Crushers on the 20th. And then Fairfield on the 27th. So, anyway. That's all I've got. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, click subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Have a good night, everybody.